So we're at PN Gold Resort today in Bang Saen. It's a nice place. It's a sort of a nice garden area. There's a few critters here. They've got some chickens. There's a rabbit and a few birds in a few cages. They've got a zebra, a red and black dog, a giraffe, and I believe that's a threshing machine. But there you go, that's a bit of a historic artifact. It looks like a Robinson helicopter actually, but there you go. Okay, they've got the old style Thai houses here. I guess you can rent them out, but I don't know what the prices are on those, but they're doing them out at the moment. But we didn't really need that sort of thing for two people, so here we go. There's a row of buildings here, 2 stories. So they got rooms upstairs and downstairs, and they're very cheap. It's like $6.50 for a night, so it's not much at all. And we're about 3 kilometres from the beach. And there's another row here, but I think this one is 3 stories. I didn't really go upstairs to have a look, but there's 3 stories, and they're pleasant rooms, just the usual stuff. You get a door, a lavvy, a bed, a shower, all the usual stuff. They're really nice, pleasant. Okay, so we're down on the beach now, or at least that's Beach Road. They park on the Sukhumvit here, and then behind them there's a row of cars in line, and you basically park here, leave it in neutral, handbrake off, and if somebody wants to move you out of the way, they can just push your car along and get out. And then going across here onto the beach. This is the promenade here, and it's jam-packed with people selling stuff. It's very quiet. It's sort of Sunday early afternoon. It's been lashing down with rain. You can see the water a bit, and it's probably a slow start for a Sunday. So the shops are there. They're just little shops, and they go off in both directions. Food, there's a bit of chicken, they have clothes, just the sort of stuff that you need if you're on the beach. And then there's some toys for the beach, but it disappears into the distance in both directions because it's a long beach. I think it's about 3 kilometres long actually. And then the beach is actually quite a big one. It's bigger than the beach in Jontiem. There's quite a lot of beach. And the deck chairs here, they're just very deep in rows. There's about 20 chairs going through there, down to the sea. So it's very busy here. We were here Saturday night, last night, and it was actually rammed with people. And there was just a non-stop people walking up and down, and people sitting, just eating and stuff. So here we go, there's a bit of food. That's not quite ready to eat. Well, you can if you want to. Those are cooked. Crabs, squid and stuff there. A few more crabs there. So there's some veg here, and oh, there's some king crabs here. They're like the dinosaurs of crabs, aren't they? They're weird. Amazing creatures. Okay, more seafood. And yeah, it's the beach, so people like to eat seafood on the beach. It's a bit like at home in England. When you go to Blackpool or whatever, you expect that you can sit on the beach or go in the local shop and get fresh fish and chips, but in actual fact your fish was frozen halfway around the world and brought over. But it's the theory and the feel-good factor of being on the beach and near the sea. Okay, a few clothes, a few toys for the kids. All good stuff. And then there's a few bottles of Coke there if you like Coke. And there's some kebab things, not kebabs, they're probably chicken. Drinks. And there's a few more clothes shops here. It just keeps going forever. I didn't really walk all the way down. Didn't really have the time. And then this is, every so often there's a break in the deck chairs and there's a free beach. where you can just plonk yourself down on a mat and do your own thing. We actually did that last night. We just plonked down on the promenade and on a seating. They've got sort of seats every so often. Well, not, they've got seats all the way down the prom, further up. And we just squeezed in somewhere and found a bit to sit, and we brought some deck chairs and tables and food. All good. So here we are going through to the water. As you can see, it's a long way through here, lots and lots of seats. It's very quiet now because it's just been raining and it's early, and of course it's a Sunday as well. And the beaches here it's very nice and it's very flat, so when the tide goes out there's a very shallow piece here which retains a bit of water. And it is a bit of a windy day today, so it's a bit choppy, brings a bit of waves in. So looking in that direction then we can see down towards Lam Chabang past Sriracha, and of course over in the distance, you can't see it, is Pattaya. And there's an island which is Go Sriracha. No, not Go Si Chang. Go Si Chang Island. Okay, now this is a toy and it's pretty much homemade. There's a few straws, a few skewers, and a bottle top and a matchstick almost, and a few bits of plastic. And it was confiscated from this poor child so that I could video it, but she did get it back in the end. Okay, thank you, Pen. And it's very windy here. I did some talking, but there's just too much background wind going on here because it's just blowing a hoolie, which was actually good. The weather is really, really nice. After the rain and the wind blowing, it was really, really nice. Okay, and I'll just have to say towards the end, thanks for joining us. Please come back. And I'll see you again. Okay, thanks for joining us. Please come back. And I hope you enjoyed the video. That's only a short thing, but there you go. Keeps me off the streets.